talk to all the Berkeley Heights voters. Tell them what you think are the reasons why you will make a good mayor for Berkeley Heights.
Well, I'll start with an answer first, that I love our town. You know, I think it's a great town. I want to continue to serve. I want to do more of what I have done, continue to do it. I want to be mayor. I actually do. No matter how I got into it, I can do it. And I believe I can do it better than anybody else. A few examples. The mayor, the first mayor we had in his new form of government, Mayor Cohen, he changed the votes of council people 3 times. I am not going to change the vote of any council people, even if I disagree with them strongly. They were elected by the people. They will vote according to their conscience and what their residents tell them they want them to do. So I won't do that. And there was some manipulation done that way. Also, there were 2 discrimination suits. Both happened to be against women. One a manager and one a sort of teacher in the town. And this is from top down. And then the council people seemed to go along. My opponent didn't fight it like I did. Both cases were lost. We lost them as a town. The EEOC put a finding out, and we were in violation of 2 civil rights laws. That isn't going to happen if I'm the mayor. In fact, I know some of the people responsible, they'll hold the mayor always responsible at the top of the line. The buck stops with the mayor. But somebody will be gone who does that.
Given in hindsight about the learning from those cases, is there anything that you and the council can do to either change the atmosphere or the expectations that will eliminate that kind of incident?
Yeah, Bill, there is, because in the executive and legislative branch of government, it's very clear, the attorneys have written us memos. The council cannot direct employees. They can ask questions, get information. I'm a researcher. I'm always out asking them questions. I don't tell them what to do. There's been some telling what to do that kind of leads to this frustration. Only the mayor and the administrator in our form of government can direct the people. So that's a big problem. Council people have to understand what executive mean and legislative mean. I may sound crazy saying this because we have executive and legislative in the state. We have it in the federal. You'd think by now that we learned it in high school, we know what it's all about. But I think it's been misunderstood here as we transition government. So that's something I would try to re-emphasize.
Okay. Anything else that occurs to you that you want to make sure that the voters either understand about you as a person or your positions, or why you do have the confidence that you just articulated about doing the job?
Oh, sure. I am a professional manager. I've been an executive in a Fortune 200 company. I will manage the way we solve science problems, basically. We break them down, one by one, step at a time, solve the smaller pieces. That's the way it should be done, day to day, professionally minded. Anybody who doesn't work that way isn't going to last long working with me. They just, you know, and I'll help all the people who have a little trouble doing that. It's always been my style. And I think people ought to know that I would work that way. And there's, for example, and I have ideas. There's going to be some change in appointments. Anybody who cost us money, somebody cost us $100 grand on fire trucks. I'm a big believer in the volunteers. I don't want to cut the money out from the rescue squad. I want to give them a few bucks extra. I don't want to hurt the fire department for equipment, and I want it in a timely manner. We had an issue where we had an unsafe senior bus. They delayed it. You know, we have the new bus now. I worked with my compatriots, and we finally got it for them. We have to do those things. Those are very important things to do. And then there's the recent big tax break for a corporate citizen. It's in the newspapers and all, so it's no secret. I believe the mayor made a mistake. I believe the tax assessor, well, he was technically correct, used poor judgment. And I'm going to try to get a tax assessor board put in. I've already mentioned it to the attorneys. I don't know if you can have both a board and an assessor, but if I can't, then I'm going to have an ad hoc adjunct board.
I want to thank you for being with us, John. Good luck, of course, in your campaign.
I want to thank you.
Thanks for coming to Hometown TV.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I love Hometown TV.
So we've been with John Bonacci, independent candidate for mayor and we appreciate John taking the time to come here and be with us in the studio. We hope you, as the voters, found this 30 minutes informative and that it will help you to be educated, informed, intelligent voters on Election Day. Thank you.